So y'all, we back with another video today. What's up? I come and say the same shit every day, but it still work though. Uploading every day, uploading daily. Today, shit, I wanna come in here and I'll talk about faith. Like I said, I wanna talk about faith, you know what I mean? I wanna talk about just having faith in the unseen, faith in the unknown. A big part of having faith is having faith in the unknown. I feel like we get so caught up in what we can see, what we can touch, what we can feel, what we can hear, what we can taste, that we don't realize that creation is the unknown. You know what I mean? The most powerful thing is the unknown. You know, if you have faith in something you can't see, then that's faith. But if you only have faith in materialistic things, then you're never going to be there. Like, say you are destined to be great, right? But right now, you're not in the type of position where you think that you're great. So you're just going off of just what you can see and what you can feel, what you can touch, things like that. When you just go off of those things, then you don't really know. Like, you just going off of, like, I've had a lot of moments like this where I just going off of what I can see. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people don't realize that we are eternal spiritual beings. We are more than just our physical body. So much more than our physical body. But some people be like, oh, I can't see it, I can't feel it, I can't touch it, then it's not real. Like, nah, it's real. Just because you don't know it's there, it don't mean it's not there. You know, if I'm in a dark room and I don't know somebody in that dark room, and I'm talking about ain't nobody in that dark room, just because you're not aware of anybody in a dark room does not mean that nobody is there. Just because you're not aware of another power that is manifesting things for you, that don't mean it's not there. You know, the universe is working with you. I feel like we get challenges in life. Like, say you have a challenge, right? You have a challenge in life. And me personally too, like it just matters your perspective on things. If you see this as something you have to fight, if you see this as something you have to fight as, then you just always gonna be fighting. You're always gonna be in a fight with something. The universe wants to work through you. It works through you. It don't work with you. You have to work with and through the universe. You have to work with it. You can't fight things. You have to, yes, embrace the challenges, but don't fight them. Don't see it as something you have to fight. See it as something that's going to push you to new heights, that's going to help you get better and help you get farther in life. Don't see it as something that's holding you down that you got to fight off. If you see it as that, then that's what it's going to be, because your beliefs create your reality. If you believe that this thing is a challenge that you have to fight, then you always gonna be fighting. That's like in the hero type mindset. Like, you know, like me personally, I was like watching this video and it talked about how, you know, the stages of consciousness or awareness, and it's this one stage that I'm at right now called hero, where I always think that there's something else I gotta beat or challenge or something, always something else I gotta beat. And I realize that that's kind of the story I've been telling myself, is that it's always something else I gotta do. It's always something else I gotta beat. It's never enough. It's never enough. It's never enough. And if you keep telling yourself that story, then you gonna get in life that story. It's not enough. It's always something else. It's always something else. You gotta work with it. If you get a challenge in life, you gotta work with it. Okay, this is gonna help me. This is gonna make me better. You know, I'm not gonna fight it. I'm just gonna go through it. I'm gonna experience it. I'm not gonna put no labels on the experience, because that's when you start messing up the experience. You gotta want it to experience things. You gotta experience life instead of trying to dictate everything and try to control everything. Experience the present moment, because this is the present moment. Every time you snap your fingers, 1, 2, 3, 4, you are recreating yourself. Every moment is a new moment. Every moment is something new. Do not waste your moments trying to control it. Flow with it. Experience it. Have faith that the things you want will manifest. You have to have faith in the unknown, in the unseen, the things you don't know. You have to have faith in them and know that everything will work out because it is working through you. It is working with you and through you, and you have to work with it. You can't resist the present moment, because you'll always be at this point where, like, at the end of the day, you'll be like, what the fuck? Like, what happened? This day wasn't great. You gotta experience the present moment. Be in the present moment. Life is present moment, present moment, present moment. Because you can't go to the past. You can't go to the future. So you just here. You in the present moment. Life only happens in the present moment. Even if you were to go to the future, you would be in the present moment in the future. So you have to experience the present moment. Don't put no labels on it, whether it's good or bad. Just experience it. Experience life. Experience the present moment. Because every single second, you have a choice. You have a choice. You know that? You have a choice to be who you want to be. You have to experience life and choose every second who you are going to be. Who are you? In this moment, you get to choose. And another thing, become aware of the stories you tell yourself. I'm still becoming aware of the stories I tell myself, but I told myself all kinds of dumbass stories. Like, I was just thinking last night, I'm like, why am I telling myself some stupid story like this? That I was telling myself this story that like I was getting in the gym, working out, putting on muscle so that because I thought that if I did that, then girls would be more attracted to me. That's what I used to say, and that's what subconsciously I used to tell myself. But I had to figure out that no, I can deny that story. It's just a belief. I don't have to believe that. I told myself no. I make that decision. No, I'm already attractive. I do this because I want to do this. I do this because I like to work out. I like to do it. I'm just letting you know, be in the present moment. Have faith that the things you want are coming to you. And the universe is working with you, not against you. Do not resist it. Experience the present moment. And I love you. Stay up, gang.